Faced with the truth that he left domestic and failed to take his vehicle keys, why could she consider that police interventions had been necessary? Why could she suppose that the truth that he left domestic without his vehicle or his vehicle keys required police intervention? That behavior by myself is suspect human beings, in my opinion. I consider that they had an issue regarding a video he possibly desired to do and speak, and she or he failed to need to do it. And I consider that primarily based totally on that final video coping with police killing black human beings for no reason. I consider that is a video that he desires to do together along with his spouse and speak it and convey a phrase in this. And she wasn't having it. I consider she essentially brushed him off and say, "Look, baby, this isn't exact for our business, no longer exact for us, and it can harm my possibilities of having contracts and paintings. Besides, baby, you made it. You do not need to fear approximately them doing this to you." I suppose that international him the incorrect way. That's simply my opinion. It have to be referred to that even though you notice Alison Hocker and himself in Movers Dancing and Jolly Move Happiness, you by no means see them with inside the video discussing the very difficulty that weighed closely on his thoughts previous to death. So I should ask myself if their dating turned into so loving, hey, babe. And all this which you see. Why could this guy go away domestic and allegedly devote suicide with the aid of capturing himself with a shotgun? This leads me to consider that the connection turned into faux. People do not get it burdened simply due to the fact human beings having toddlers. A lady having toddlers that she cherished the guy. No, she having toddlers so in any event, she need a divorce. She can get that money. She can get that toddler support. I have not visible Alison Holker in any misery due to the fact her husband has handed whatsoever. That proper there speaks extent to the affection that she purportedly had or had for him. When the maid went into the room, she did now no longer effortlessly see or observe or a shotgun infliction on Stephen Twiggs. A shotgun could truly be heard. No one heard a shotgun. So wager what this is telling me. That's telling me that it could not have took place as a suicide as they stayed. I will say this too, regularly white ladies attest themselves to black guys to be able to advantage maintain in their assets. I am now no longer pronouncing that is the case with each interracial marriage coping with a black guy and a white lady. I am telling you that in case you contend otherwise, you then definitely are alive. See, quite a few human beings, they interject themselves into what I am pronouncing due to the fact they are in an interracial dating. If you recognize your dating is true and it is real, you recognize I ain't speak me to you. I'm now no longer speak me to you. Look at history. Show me a white lady, this is a celebrity. This is an athlete earning money that had been married a bad black man. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show me that on the fee which you see them marry. Athletes, TV stars, film stars. Come on. You cannot. That's the reality. Now, you need to be cautious who you be a part of yourself within marriage, due to the fact they are alleged to be the nearest element to you. You see them going to sleep. You see them waking up. You see all of them at some point of the day. So that faux love we visible. I name it cinema love. Hey, babe. Oh, you are sewing that dancing. You suggest to inform me you may dance together. You can do that together, however you cannot. Talk approximately a hassle such as this is closely in your thoughts, that allegedly purportedly made your taking your existence. That tells me that the relationship is bogus, simple and simple. Today you purchased quite a few human beings pronouncing, that turned into my friend. Well, if he turned into your body and he valued you as a body, he valued you as an asset, why failed he attain out to you? He knew that everyone you so referred to as pals turned into foe too. So he could not attain out to you. He possibly assuming that he committed suicide. He probably couldn't stay with himself for being foe with y'all as well, as it turned into something in him that he wanted to explicit approximately as human beings. But whilst he went to explicit it to the white friends, they stonewalled me, like they failed to need to listen that. This is simply my theory. It's simply my take, human beings. I may be wrong. You're nearly welcome to my YouTube channel. Make it a factor to enroll in Melinda Henry Fortall. This is the primary time here, so some weeks back, or maybe per week back, we move at reviews interior news that our pricey Stephen Leader boss has handed on. And the reviews went on and say that this man dedicated suicide. Why? Because, first and foremost, they are saying that this man left domestic.